clear of the incident.
There we go, connect.
temperature's decreasing. It's now all clear. Push now. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
That can be taken way faster.
Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. All right, Mark. That's another cut. Track limits.
This car doesn't stop.
P3. New fastest lap for Banner, 1:37.00. Sector 2 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
This dust gun is really sketchy.
Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Your brake temperatures are fine. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Green flag in Sector 3. Your left side tyres are running hot. Sector 2 is 1.6 off the pace.
This is gonna be a fun race.
The car ahead has just done a 139.68. Sector 3 is 2.2 off the pace. Keep it between the white lines.
There is one corner where you're like... They shouldn't have the car rotate.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 138.78.
Yeah, it's way better now. We're getting our car to rotate a lot in these corners. So having high TC just... It just doesn't allow
P3.
the tires to slip as much. See, now the car is turning. I somehow lost time.
Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. The guy in front has just done a 138.72. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Okay, Mark, you've used half your fuel. This lap will be deleted. Watch the track limits.
I think to see how من دي ترى محل number 5.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
This actually behaved quite well, actually. Except that one corner.
Yellow flag, Sector 1. Sector 1 is green. That's your quickest lap. Yellow flag, Sector 3 is 0.49 off the pace.
I clipped the grass and I got a better exit. That doesn't make sense. Probably because I threw my top more into the...
You're clear, incident clear. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace.
Why did my... The fuck? There.
Fastest lap for Banner, 136.61.
That is already light grading.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. You've got cold brakes all round.
Let's say ABS 439. It still doesn't have any turn in. If the car can rotate.
Your tyre temperatures look good. Green flag in sector 1. The car in front has just posted a 138.11.
Let's do 4 or 5 again, let's see.
P4.
Pretty sure you were meant to take that corner to the outside, but
Sector 1 is 1.1, off the pace. P5. Your left sides are running hot. You're a second off the pace in sector 2.
oh,
That was 139.53. Your brake temperatures look good. Mind these track limits, please, Mark.
So 39 again. Let's see if. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. I always lose time here. I don't get it.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
That was awful.
The guy behind has just done a 137.90. Track limits, they'll invalidate this lap. P7. You've used half your fuel. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the base.
I get spat out. So
Sector 2 is 2.1 seconds off the base.
I lose so much time.
Incident in Sector 1, yellow flag, P8. Sector 3 is green flag, all clear. Okay, Mark, yellow flag.
Absolutely no reason. This is concerning.
Pit exit's clear, push. Incident clear, green flag. Green flag, sector 2. Your brakes are cold, be careful.
I get entirely spun out of the out of the corner.
Your brake temperatures are looking good. Yellow flag. Green flag. Sector 1 is 1.2, off the pace. Sector 1 is now green. Sector 2 is 1.3, off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9, off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.1, off the pace.
I'm losing so much time on exit.
That's your best lap in this session.
That's fucking nuts.
Sector 3 is 0.8, off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.1, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.9, off the pace. This lap won't count, you've cut the track. Watch your speed. "20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left." Okay, Mark. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. That's a new fastest lap for Banner, 136.57.
Just experiment, let's do high fuel.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Left, sub clear left. Okay, Mark. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. You're a second off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 1.3, off the pace.
I don't get it. All of my pace is gone.
That's last. Sector 3 is 2.1, off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.5, off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4, off the pace.
Where am I getting good exits now? I don't understand.
Alright, Mark. 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Sector 3 is a second off the pace. You're outside of track limits there. Yellow flag, stay sharp.
There's only half a second in the lap. I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm 105, what? It's 39 too. That's 105%. Oh, Zandvoort doesn't have BOP. Zandvoort doesn't have BOP statistics. $34.8. God.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Still 6 meant to get 17? That can't be right. Plus 17 and I'm this low. Doesn't make any sense. It's meant to be the fastest after the Lambo.
flag. P9.
He doesn't get to 0. .4 per lap. $50 liters. God, this is gonna be a bad race. This is gonna be a bad race.
Pit exit's clear. Okay, Mark. We've got 9 minutes to set a lap. The track temp is 49. The air temp is 38 Celsius. Your brakes are cold. Let's get some heat into them. Right side. Right side's clear. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. That lap was a 140.82.
That's awful. That would have been worse.
Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Fastest lap for Kelly, 138.02. You're running last. New fastest lap for Pryor, 138.00. That's a new fastest lap for Nowicki, 137.02. The leader has just done a 142.29. Your left side tyres are hot. Your brake temps are good. Good lap, that's your best in the session. You've just done a 138.87. Fastest lap for incident sector 3, yellow flag.
Interesting driver name.
Sector 3 is now clear.
Way too early. Shit.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes. New fastest lap for Banner, 136.47.
Too late.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace. On your left, clear left, blue flag.
Lab probably get it back to P2. Let's find out. So the line, yes, it is P2, 2 tenths within the other Marcin. And I don't think no one else is improving on their lap time, so that must probably be the starting order for race 1. Obviously, Marcin number 1 in a 7:07. And then the number 15 of the McLaren, the other Marcin, parked up on track. Oh, that's a great camera angle, Kurnos. Thank you very much. And then P3 goes to the BMW. And P4 to Will. Again, he's been very consistent in the championship so far, so it is a surprise to see him there, but it's also good to see him there. As well, Kelly P5, alright, P6, so Harry yourself in P7. Also,
That's the end of the session. P9.
Yet to count. And the number 69 Aston in P8, and Mark himself in P9. So again, very interesting quali session. Obviously, it was a shorter quali session due to it being meant to be sprint time. So it's
P9, 30 minutes.
You got to sort yourself out. Go straight for it. Yeah. What do you think? Race predictions, Harry. What are you saying?
Well, I mean, races like these, when it's
The track
sprint races,
temp is
people really
49.
just tend to go
The air
up for it.
temp
But I
is
think with the grid of
38
9 today, it's
Celsius.
probably not going to be as lethal as we've seen it in the past. I think people understand as well that there is that second race, which is reverse grid, so you get that second opportunity. I think we'll get some decent battles, hopefully clean and sensible. But I think, to be honest, the Martins are going to run away with it as they have in the previous round.
Yeah, that would be a very simple prediction. Obviously, the pace they've shown in quality just throughout the entire championship so far has been completely incredible. So yeah, interesting to see though. Obviously, BMW wasn't that far behind. Again, everyone was pretty close, to be honest. So if there's a mistake to be shown in these temperatures, it could be anyone's race really. Mark does say hi to the stream. Mark is now banned from my camera for the next half an hour, unless he kills someone. Unfortunately, he will be on camera. But yeah, so like I said, not very big grid, but plenty.
¿Has tenido un día de esos? Potencia tu actitud. Batería social baja. Potencia tu motivación. ¿Necesitáis más tiempo juntos? Potencia tu alegría. Potencia tu actitud. Basic Fit. Go for it. Apúntate ahora. Entrena por solo €1 y llévate una mochila.
La mayoría de mis pacientes quieren tener la boca perfecta y los dientes blancos, pero les preocupa tener mayor sensibilidad dental. Sensodyne Clinical White proporciona 2 tonos más blancos y protege frente a la sensibilidad dental todo el día. Reúne ambos beneficios en la misma pasta de dientes. Recomiendo 100% Sensodyne Clinical White. Me encanta.
Hay 2 tipos de motoristas. Los moteros que aparcan en la puerta y los mutueros, que hacen lo mismo pero por menos dinero.
Vente a la Mutua con tu seguro de moto y te bajamos su precio sea cual sea. Llama al 91 555 5555 91 555 5555.
Hay 2 tipos de motoristas. Los que son mutueros y los que lo van a hacer.
¿Lo has visto? Venga, escúpeme. ¿Dónde está?
En la iglesia.
Necesitamos un cuerpo que sea identificable para la recompensa.
La prueba está en la bolsa, abuelo.
Sin recompensa. Vale $50.000, socio. Y esta vez intentemos que llegue vivo.
Cine, los cazarrecompensas. Esta noche, a las 12:15, en Real Madrid Televisión. Abierto a nuevas emociones.
Hola, Antonio Lobato. ¿Quieres saber cuánto vale tu coche? Sí, claro. En compramostucoche.es consigues la mejor oferta. Fácil, rápido, online. ¡Wow! ¿Tienes curiosidad por saber cuánto vale tu coche? Mi recomendación, consigue tu oferta ahora en compramostucoche.es.
Todo comienza en Japón. Un joven aprendiz llevaba años intentando mejorar la receta original de Yatecomo y finalmente lo consiguió.
We need to follow car number 8.
Agua caliente del río, ¡bam! Y ya está. Así se preparó la nueva receta de Yatecomo.
¿Y tú lo has conseguido en 3 minutos?
Pues claro, Yatecomo, tus fideos orientales favoritos ahora con más sabor.
Pretty always too. 4 million gold, the new fragrance by Rabanne.
Con la app de coches.net encuentra tu nuevo coche o contrata un renting de forma fácil y con todo incluido. Porque tu coche cambia contigo. Para todas tus vidas, coches.net, tu siguiente movimiento.
Nueva Revitalizing Supreme Bounce. Multiplica el colágeno por 10. Protege su degradación. En solo una noche, líneas reducidas. Despierta con la piel más firme, elevada y reparada. Descubre la máxima innovación en colágeno. Y ahora, completa tu rutina de noche con este dúo de regalo. Steel Lauder, expertos en reparación nocturna.
Fregadero atascado. Usa VCnet Turbo. Desatasca en 5 minutos. VCnet Turbo, imbatible contra los atascos.
Bienvenidos un día más a la retransmisión de uno de los deportes más sacrificados del mundo. Levantamiento de hijo. Vemos a Manuel muy concentrado como siempre. Miguelito arranca la carrera. Manuel se prepara para iniciar la subida de niño como marcan los cánones y lo ha logrado. Presentamos Pascual Dynamic Protein, con proteína para ayudar a tus músculos. Vivir un deporte.
Now we just wait for carnage to happen.
Aquí lo material no da igual. Aquí somos más espirituales. Lo que nos importa es el ser, no el tener.
Ah, pero eso es un rasca de la 11, ¿no?
Bueno, eres un rascaflower power. Que uno es hippie, pero no tanto.
No wiki, car number 15 is now leading.
Es el Colacao, desayuno y merienda. Nuevas galletas Colacao, bañadas con una irresistible cobertura de Colacao y deliciosas pepitas de chocolate. ¿Mezclamos?
¿Por qué comprar en Vinted? Porque los niños crecen. Y cambian. Y vuelven a crecer. Es un no parar.
Stay between the lines, please, Mark.
Whoops. There goes the race. Well, no, there goes Harry.
So car number 8 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
And there goes someone. Oh, no, never mind, that's someone new.
car in front is car number 8.
¿Y qué tal el crucero?
Bien, subimos al Costa Toscana y tomamos un aperitivo al atardecer. Al día siguiente estuvimos en Roma con los gladiadores. Para tener 2000 años han envejecido bastante bien. Bajamos a Marsella, que nos lo habían pintado muy bien. Luego, en el punto más oscuro del Mediterráneo, el barco se detiene, se apagan todas las luces y ¡guau! ¡Cuántas estrellas! Todo el zodiaco estaba ahí. En Sicilia caminamos, escalamos, nos quedamos sin aliento. Anda, Irlanda. Bajamos el barco y aquí estamos.
Elegí un sueño. Elegí el riesgo. Elegí el sufrimiento, la incertidumbre, el estrés. Las noches de insomnio. ¿Por qué iba a renunciar ahora al placer de elegir con qué bancos quiero trabajar? Poder elegir.
Yeah, no, we just wait for someone to crash. Hopefully overtake them.
Cada vez más hombres usan alpecín para ayudar a frenar la caída del cabello. Cada vez que te lavas el pelo, una alta dosis de alpecín penetra en el folículo piloso. Estudios internacionales demuestran la eficacia de la cafeína de alpecín. Alpecín Cafeín Shampoo es doping para tu pelo, solo para tu pelo.
Nuevo Bimbo 00. Con 0 azúcares añadidos, 0 conservantes y sabrosos cereales. Bimbo 00. Porque lo bueno también puede ser delicioso.
You need to watch your left side tyre temperatures. The gap in front is now 3.7.
Avena y nada más.
Papá, ponte gafas.
Si no ves bien, ven a General Óptica. En el mes de los progresivos tienes los cristales al 50% para verlo todo perfectamente. General Óptica, tu mirada eres tú.
La luz. No me acuerdo, pero va bien. ¿Está bien, Nicky?
Así de pequeño es el papel que debería tener una energética en tu vida. Total Enersis. Vamos a lo tuyo.
El departamento de imagen de Vivesoy dice que como cultivan solo en España, son más sostenibles. Vamos, que para qué traerlo de fuera si lo tenemos aquí bien bueno. ¿Qué departamento? Eso digo yo.
Y ahora prueba la nueva Vivesoy Centeno. Vivesoy, más cerca, sabe mejor.
Dale una nueva vida a tus dispositivos.
I think that's faster than quali already.
Tienes que traerlos a MediaMarkt y te damos una tarjeta
But did
Good lap.
take
That's your
long.
quickest so far.
Tienes que vivirlo.
It's a bit late to find my pace now. But oh well.
¿No es increíble cuando en una relación sientes que es
All it took was a bit of autopilot. Well, that's looking at the delta, I guess.
y Silence S04? Una nueva historia de amor.
Todo comienza en Japón. Un joven aprendiz llevaba años intentando mejorar la receta original de Yatecomo. Y finalmente lo consiguió. Condimentos con más sabor, beef, agua caliente del río, bam, y ya está. Así se preparó la nueva receta de Yatecomo.
¿Y tú lo has conseguido en 3 minutos?
Pues claro, Yatecomo, tus fideos orientales favoritos ahora con más sabor.
A bit late on the brakes.
Million Gold, the new fragrance by Rabanne.
I have the delta.
¿Hasta dónde llegarías para eliminar
My lap, I just need to get a better exit.
Descubre el nuevo
Out of that corner and stop hitting that curb.
fragancias increíbles infusionadas con aceites esenciales naturales, eliminando los malos olores hasta 70 días. Nuestro primer
That's a new fastest lap for Banner, 1:37.08. The gap to P8 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.7 seconds. That lap was a 1:39.51.
Quedan solo 4 minutos para que comience el derbi. Ya está todo preparado en el Metropolitano. Faltan por salir los jugadores del Real Madrid y del Atlético de Madrid. Enseguida nos centramos ya única y exclusivamente en el derbi. Antes en la central de datos, Javi Ferreira, vamos a dar cuenta de el partido que ha jugado esta tarde, que ha terminado hace unos minutos, del Real Madrid femenino. Porque ha terminado el Lobo y lo ha hecho con victoria por parte de las futbolistas de Alberto Toril. 1-4 se ha impuesto el conjunto
Shit.
Buenas noticias, por tanto, gracias Javi Corredero, una nueva victoria del Real Madrid femenino, pleno de triunfos hasta el momento. Esta temporada, 4 partidos, 4 victorias. Nos vamos a la central de datos, ya en los momentos previos, en los instantes antes del inicio del derbi. Están a punto de saltar los jugadores al terreno de juego, un abarrotado estadio metropolitano, con este 11 inicial para el Real Madrid. Courtois en portería, Mendy, Militao, Rudiger, Carvajal, línea de defensa con Tchouaméni, Valverde y Moles en el centro, Bellingham de enganche y Vinicius y Rodrigo en punta de ataque. Ya está con nosotros también en esta central de datos José Luis Cabrera, la carrera muy buena, se recupera el diamante en el centro del campo, la ausencia de Kylian Mbappé vuelve a reorganizar el sistema de dibujo.
The gap to car number 8 ahead is now 6.1.
Su posición al centro del campo y ahí va a haber una batalla extraordinaria. Creo que el Real Madrid, por supuesto, tiene mejores jugadores que el Atlético de Madrid en esa parcela de campo, con Bellingham y Modric más creadores, con Tchouaméni y Valverde mucho físico, aparte de luego también, por supuesto, crear. Y luego Vinicius y Rodrigo, los dos atacantes de la temporada pasada del 11 de gala. Yo creo que es un 11, por supuesto, de máximas garantías para tratar de ganar este partido importante.
Bueno, el Atlético de Madrid rápidamente en portería, lo que nosotros creemos que va a suceder. Este dibujo con Llorente, Reinildo, Jiménez, Lenormand, Molina. Lo más normal es que Molina y Reinildo sean los laterales con Llorente y Saúl en lateral derecho, pero normalmente en el centro del campo acompañado de Paul Gallagher y Griezmann, y arriba eso sí, Julián Álvarez y Sorlo. O Julián Álvarez también por un lado y en punta solamente Sorlo.
Sí, un equipo yo creo que también muy hermético a nivel defensivo, como le gusta a Cholo Simeone. Se va a incorporar, yo estoy casi convencido, Marcos Llorente al centro del campo, ya sea de izquierda o en derecha, con Gallagher y con Griezmann, y luego Julián Álvarez y Sorlo. Julián está en un buen momento y Sorlo, lo conocemos, un jugador que a pesar de su altura sabe jugar bien y además tiene muy buen remate de cabeza, por lo tanto jugadas a balón parado, mucho cuidado, y centros laterales, mucho cuidado.
Ya están, Javi, los dos seguimos en el terreno de juego. Busquets, Ferrer,
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. The gap to car number 8 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.8. You've just done a 139.50.
They can't really catch up. Yeah, I don't have any doubt. Like they're all. I think they're all in a group, so they're all pulling and pushing each other. Where I'm just alone. Oh fuck.
Y también Tchouaméni, Griezmann, además Bellingham y Gallagher, inglés contra inglés. En ese espacio, justo en la frontal de ambas áreas, a la espalda de los mediocentros de Gallagher y del propio Tchouaméni, puede estar también la batalla por la victoria en este gran derbi. Ahí, si Bellingham se esconde y aparece a la espalda de Gallagher y de Paul, puede estar también la victoria para el Real Madrid. En este caso también Tchouaméni le tiene que ayudar. Griezmann ataca muy bien también esa espalda y ha sacado...
Okay, Mark, the next car is car number 69.
Hopefully they have damage.
Sí, en cuanto a las dudas sobre la posición de Llorente, yo creo que, vamos, ahora lo veremos en cuanto empiece el partido, pero ya no tendría mérito, ¿no? Yo creo que por lo que ha sucedido en las últimas temporadas, la banda derecha va a ser a Llorente para volver a presenciar ese duelo que en los últimos años se está teniendo entre Vinicius y el propio Marcos Llorente. Hasta el momento es una de las únicas personas que está capacitada, igual que con Araujo por parte del Fútbol Club Barcelona, para aguantarlo un poco en lo físico, claro. Otra cosa es que ya sabemos que es Vinicius, que aguanta los 90 minutos al mismo ritmo. Primer balón en largo para el Real Madrid.
The gap to car number 69 ahead is increasing. It's now 5.2 seconds. Your lap time was at 1:39.34. We've been warned about track limits. The gap to car number 69 ahead is increasing. It's now 7.4 seconds. 15 minutes left. Okay, Mark, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
Yeah, I'm just all lapping at this point. Well, I will be starting on pole for the next race. Jesus.
That lap time was 1:40.12. The gap to 8th place in front is now 7.5 seconds. Okay, Mark, you've got half your fuel left.
Esa es la ha hecho Amení. De guardián por delante de los centrales. Cuando Militao, el balón para Rodrigo. Viene a recibir Vinicius Junior. Va Bellingham. Hacia atrás para Militao. Tocando de nuevo para Vini. Hace Valverde. Qué buena pase desde la derecha. Y luego se mueve. Valverde tiene la sana costumbre de moverse. Y yo creo que es el que más se mueve del planeta.
The gap ahead is now 7.5 seconds. Your lap time was 1:39.35. Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap in front is now 8.9. Pay attention to track limits. Please mark. The gap to car number 69 ahead is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. Valverde
Metió la pierna Marcos Llorente. Otra vez Luka Modric. Por sorpresa ya otra vez Luka Modric. Apariciones por sorpresa de Luquita, que bien la ha encontrado Dani. Y Luquita está rompiendo al espacio, generando problemas. Tengo que estar atento. Llorente. Sí, muy atento Llorente, porque entraba muy solo Luka Modric. Segunda vez, sí. Indetectable. Saque de esquina. ¿A qué te recuerda esto? Desde esa posición. Y contra el Atlético. Déjame pensar. Venga. Déjame que se me escapa una limita. Bien el centro. Luka Modric. Arriba bombeado buscando el segundo palo. La jugada para Vinicius Junior. Encara a Rodrigo de Paul. Tiene que ceder atrás. Entrega para Jude Bellingham. Bellingham para Rodrigo. La pide Fede Valverde por el otro costado. Más abiertos para Luka Modric. El control de Fede. Se marcha del
The gap to P8 ahead is now 10 seconds.
más abiertos para Vini, que va a encarar así con espacio. Por delante toca para Rodrigo. Rodrigo en autopase. Rodrigo se marcha a las manos de Yaro Black. El autopase demasiado largo de Rodrigo. Imaginábamos, hemos visto cómo Llorente ayudaba a Nahuel una vez más.
All right, Mark. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Stay calm. Keep it smooth. That lap time was 1:40.32.
No, you can sandbag your way into pole.
Track limits. Watch those lines. The gap to P9 in front is now 16 seconds. Okay, Mark, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. P8. The stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Suelen robar a los traficantes, pero para darse. Piensa que somos hermanitas de la caridad. Tengo ganas de robarte.
Harlem, nos buscamos con el dinero.
Hombres armados en vehículo blindado. Vamos, arráncalo.
¿Dónde está el fútbol?
Estaba abandonado.
¿Y el dinero?
Nada volado.
Encuentra enseguida al productor.
emociones.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Mark.
Cada día realizamos cientos de movimientos que requieren un gran trabajo por parte de nuestros músculos. Por eso es importante cuidarlos. El Sure Nutrivigor contiene proteínas que ayudan a aumentar la masa muscular, 27 vitaminas y minerales y ACM. Sentirte fuerte depende de ti.
One more lap to go. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Sí, dentro de ese respeto que se están teniendo los dos equipos en estos primeros minutos, sí que es verdad que el que está generando más opciones de gol o ha creado más ocasiones de peligro ha sido el Real Madrid. Por un lado, como tú dices, sorprendiendo con esos desmarques de Luka Modric.
8th place. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time.
Modric en profundidad, a punto de penalti para Bellingham, que finalmente no pudo rematar, y luego esa alternativa y esa nueva variante que estamos viendo en los últimos partidos y que el Real Madrid tiene siempre con ese lanzamiento de larga distancia. El especialista, yo creo que el mejor futbolista de Europa en estos momentos en lanzar desde larga distancia es Federico Valverde, entre otras cosas porque tiene una potencia espectacular y porque el 90% de las veces el balón acaba entre los tres palos, ¿no? Como consecuencia de ello lo hemos visto, Oblak no ha podido atajar y ya estaban los dos jugadores del Real Madrid, Vinicius y Rodrigo, al rechace, ¿no? Y lo que decíamos anteriormente, por parte del Atleti, sí, hay veces que tienen ellos el dominio posicional, que tienen el control, pero afortunadamente para el Madrid la buena estructura defensiva, el repliegue, hace que no haya generado ninguna ocasión de peligro, más allá de esa internada de Julián Álvarez, que apuntaba David, pero que te digo, si llega a prosperar hubiese sido anulada porque arranca en fuera de juego.
Claro, lo que estamos viendo también es esa ocasión que comentábamos en la previa. Ahora Vinicius por la izquierda, están jugando más centrados Vinicius y Rodrigo en el día de hoy.
Sí, lo queremos todo. Pero, ¿es feliz el que lo tiene todo? Al todo siempre le suele faltar algo. Todo lo que hoy se espera del amor o de un trabajo no es todo lo que se esperaba antes. Por suerte, ahora hay una nueva forma de verlo todo. La nueva Orange está aquí.
Y así suena lo último de transporte público.
600 euros de horas al año y a nuestro planeta le quitas el daño. Yo sé. Que eres inteligente, en transporte público se mueve mi gente.
Transporte público. ¿Lo pillas? Ministerio de Transportes y Movilidad Sostenible. Gobierno de España.
Jugando para Jiménez para Robbie Lenormand, ahora sale a apretar Bellingham, el balón va a quedar para Nahuel Molina, la pone, buscando a Alexander Sorloth, la quiere ganar, hoy tiene un envite complicado con Rudiger y con Militao, la pelota para Thibaut Courtois.
Que la juega con Luka Modric de espaldas a la portería, presiona también bien el Atlético de Madrid, ahí la obliga a poner para Militao para Rudiger, se va a escapar, esta es la ovación del público Fullana, la presión alta, fantástica ahora del equipo del Cholo.
Y aplaude esa presión de sus jugadores el público del Metropolitano.
La pelota para Antoine Griezmann, el príncipe jugando con la araña, esa sociedad le tiene que dar mucho al Atleti, el balón va a quedar para Conor Gallagher, jugando para Marcos Llorente, continúa Llorente, la juega en cortito de nuevo para Griezmann, ahí va Grisi dejando de primera de nuevo para Llorente, atrás para Josema Jiménez, buscando para el Pitbull, toca Conor Gallagher, la pelota para Reinildo de nuevo para Gallagher, recorta Luka Modric, continúa el ex del Chelsea, dejando de nuevo la pelota para Reinildo, ahí está, le cuesta, le está diciendo el Cholo que gane profundidad a Reinildo, la pelota va a quedar para Conor Gallagher, de nuevo para Reinildo.
That is everyone, isn't it?
There's one more. Just 2 minutes left.
I saw there was
2
10
minutes
people
to
in
go.
the race.
11. There's another one joining for the second race only.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's annoying.
What'd you do?
The entry list locks.
Oh. That is quite unfortunate. And my fault. Hello? What's up? Was I miss something? No. I have heard that the entry list is locked, but I don't know what that means.
It means I fucked up. Aros. There we go.
Oh, my race class 99. Oh, crazy. Then I want like a dive bomb instead of one. With the boat, yeah.
Oh, this is annoying.
This is annoying.
What did I do?
Oh, I hate this. Lily, never do double races again, please.
Yep, my bad.
Get everyone in as fast as we can.
There's 10. Can you imagine if this guy doesn't join?
Come on, boss.
This guy's an owner of a racing team. Also not very good at time management.
The Hassel joined.
No, it's him, isn't it?
Is it?
I think... I recognise the name.
Was that not the guy in the Nords race that I did in the mini endurance? I know the first round of Nords that I ended up hitting.
Oh no, I think it was the other way around. I think he hit you.
That's the end of the session. P2.
Right, hold on, I'm gonna start streaming now.
Wait a minute, I'm on pole!
Shut up, shut up. I'm doing how's prior second? Right, I'm doing stream.
It's
Shut up.
The track temp is 45. The air temp is 36
anyway.
Celsius.
Alright, welcome back everyone. We're here at race 2, had a few difficulties. Got a few more drivers this time, with Ben in the Lexus starting first, which is a little bit rigged, some could say. Obviously drivers in the audit as well, as usual, so we've got the fast guys at the back. We do have another join, number 20 in the BMW. He will be starting in last, unfortunately. Oh, just why is race control freaking out? Okay. Okay. We should be good now. You just wait now until the formation lap starts.
You'd have a bit more action this time.
This
Yeah.
does also look really rigged as well.
It does a little bit. Again, obviously, the less experienced drivers, especially number one, at the front of the grid, and obviously the more experienced at the back, except from the number 20 BMW who joined for this session. So quits are automatically sent to the back. So we will get away now for formation lap. But yeah, like I said, this is how it works, a reverse grid. And there should be plenty more action to come. Obviously, if you remember from last race, we had Will pretty much right behind the BMW of Peter, and we had a very close finish between Harry and Kelly, as we see them line up alongside each other. So I'm interested to see how it all plays out. What are your predictions for this race, Harry?
Hopefully not too much damage. That's the priority, but I think, to be honest, the Martians are going to get back through the grid fairly easily, to be honest. I mean, like you said, last race it is difficult to get through the grid here at Zandvoort, but you know, we've seen them last race. They're good drivers. They're fast, consistent, got everything that they need to do it.
Yep, I completely agree. As there is a car off at turn 1, and that's now been automatically by the game sent back to the pit lane. Not particularly sure what's happening there, but we will have a car starting from the pit lane, which will leave the Martins at the back of the grid by themselves as they try to make their way through. Just interested to see how it happens. We'll definitely keep an eye on it at the start. But obviously, Ben, you're on pole. How are you feeling about this pole?
I don't know if the boat deserves to be here.
You don't know if the boat deserves to be here.
Boat gonna stay there long?
No.
You might have the straight line speed. It might be like the Mercedes GT2.
Yeah, maybe it might be decent up the line, and then it's just going to be a real slogfest through the rest of Sector 1.
I mean, if you look at the cars behind you, you got an Aston, a Ferrari, and an Aston. They're going to be no better. They're going to be no better than a Lexus. The first car you're going to worry about mainly is back in P7, and it's Will.
It wants me to start on the right-hand side. What?
Because you're on pole.
Yeah, pole was on the left-hand side.
This is Kunos made game. Come on.
It's a bit of a weird one, that one.
Yeah, like, why is Pryor now on the left? What? I'm so confused.
Fine, just as long as you're ahead of him, it's okay. Just be careful for the marbles. Yeah, as we head now, obviously, towards the final corner to get this race underway. Hopefully, plenty of action. I'm not going to do helicam this time because I missed half the action at turn 1. So we'll actually go on board with who's the best driver to go on board with for turn 1? Mark Mass, and we'll go on bonnet cam. So we'll wait for those. Oh yes, could do Kelly cam. Well, we'll cut to Kelly cam shortly after, but we will wait for these green lights as they go away any moment now. Then it's green now, and it's a drive-through for Harry for obviously disgusting behaviour. It's turn 1, Mark closes the door, Pryor goes around the outside, a little bit of contact made there. Harry at the inside of the number 69 Aston. But Will already dropping a few positions, as that is Will off. That is not Will off, that is Marcin number 2 off the track. Super unfortunate, and that's with the BMW of 27. We'll have to go on board. We'll go on board with a helicam on that one. We'll see what happened there. As we see Marcin on the left, BMW on the right. Very, very close. It's coming to a little bit of a bump from the McLaren and the BMW. Then a bit later, it spins the McLaren around. Super unfortunate. That'll obviously get reviewed by the stewards a little bit later. We'll head back to the action for now, as we see Pryor chasing down the Lexus. Obviously Pryor was pretty consistent last race. Obviously had that moment which set him to the barriers. So we're interested to see how he takes this opportunity, starting second. It does mean now though that the more experienced guys are at the back, providing, except from Marcin number 1, who's looking for a pass on Will. He's already made a pass on the number 69 Aston, so interested to see how he gets on. Presumably be looking for a pass into turn 1 on Will. We'll stay on board for now.
You're reeling. Pryor in the gaps
But
now.
nothing, as Harry rigs the race even more. But as Pryor up the inside of Ben there, not enough on the acceleration compared to the Lexus. As the Lexus will start to fly away.
Guy in front is Pryor, car number 11.
Meanwhile, Mark's still holding P3, very good for him so far. So Kelly is starting to catch from behind, and Harry behind him, and say just a train of cars behind. Marcin is currently stuck.
Is it the boat doing the boat things?
The boat is indeed doing the boat things.
The gap has come down to 0.7.
So yeah, Marcin obviously P2 last race for him, looking for probably a race win for this race, as his cousin currently P9 and 6.5 seconds, well roughly about 7 seconds off from his other cousin.
Car number
So
20.
Marcin will need to make these positions relatively quickly. Obviously Will was super consistent, he was fighting for P3 last race, so it's not going to be a particularly easy pass for Marcin, so we're interested to see how this all plays out. Meanwhile though, Pryor getting ever closer to the back of this Lexus. Again, it's exactly like we saw at the start of last race, how Pryor was getting so close and then dropped off, but that was a relatively good exit. Very good exit from Pryor. He's going to be literally on the bumper.
The Lexus things.
Watch this into turn 1. No, he doesn't make the move. Interesting, but Ben obviously goes a little bit wide. Obviously. Aston Martin has got nothing on the legs acceleration. It can't even make a move if it tried. BMW does set the fastest lap of the session as he starts hunting down that McLaren as they try to make their way back up through the field. Meanwhile, Harry's all over the back of Kelly and Kelly's all over the back of Mark. There is plenty of action this time around. As we do see Kelly getting a little bit unsettled there. Harry getting ever closer to the back of that Ferrari.
Pryor's gone.
And that's Pryor gone for the second time.
Good to see.
And we'll have to get a quick replay of that again. Yeah, it's the curb again. It's not the same curb, but the curb literally sends him 6 foot in the sky. That is definitely something to watch. That's super unfortunate again for him, as he now RTGs, unfortunately. But again, we'll see Kelly get really close to Mark as he hits Mark. That was not the right moment to cut to. But we'll go on board with Kelly POV. This is how Kelly races. He's flashing Mark as Harry flashes Kelly to get a move on. Kelly trying to pressure Mark here, but again, Mark's currently fighting for P2. He's currently doing decently alright. Obviously very hard to overtake here in the first place. But as well, Ben also holding on for P1 in that Lexus, and not entirely sure how on earth that's happened, but it's all being rigged at the moment. As Harry gets really close to the back of Kelly, it's turn 1. But you know, Marcin's only a few positions behind now. He's only 2.4 seconds off the Lexus, so, and I mean, there's you know, literally 5 cars between them, but
Left side.
it's
Clear left.
very close. Kelly looking for a move, Harry's also looking for a move. It's getting very close and very short. I think there's gonna be some contact. These guys are. I think helicam is needed for this because I should go on for this. This is what you're watching.
Okay, Mark. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
There is a train from P7 to P1, so this is what the reverse grid is all about. Yeah, I mean, Ben, you're holding your lead pretty well.
The worst thing is though is I'm not pulling away.
Well, it's only Mark, so.
Yeah, but Mark's doing really well.
Yeah, it's once people start getting past Mark though, that's when I've really got to worry.
Kelly's hit the grass and it's going to compromise his exit, as Harry should get the pass here.
That's a lift.
I wouldn't have lifted. He does go alongside Kelly here. They're going to be side by side into turn 1. As Marcin also in the background looking for the move on Will. A little bit of side by side contact, nothing serious, but Harry does make that lovely pass into turn 1. As he now chases down Mark for P2. Meanwhile, like so in the background, Marcin was looking for the move on Will. Just didn't have enough into the corner. Trying to put a little bit of pressure onto Will, but Will's relatively staying happy at the moment, watching the battle unfold in front of him. But Marcin gets all over the curb, just like his teammate, and that sent him off the track. And that's I don't know. That's hard to explain what just happened there. But the two Marcins are side by side now through the downhill section, and that is the McLaren through. Very lovely mid from the McLaren. But yeah, Marcin all over the curb there, completely sent his car sideways. That is not optimal. And the 69 Aston also got caught up in that mess. Luckily, no contact, but a little trip to the barrier. But yeah, that's added another layer of
car right
craziness to this race. Again, obviously the top guys from last race are still at the back. As Marcin, both Marcins go incredibly deep into the corner there. Maybe struggling, maybe pushing their tyres a little bit too hard, but this obviously allowing
clear on your right. Clear right.
these guys at the top. That's Mark massively off the track as he bounces and gets the rear open. That's almost go 3 wide down the straight into turn 1.
Right.
Will, Kelly and
Side's
Harry. Will backside of it nice and sensibly. Harry
P8.
up the inside, very well held. Kelly still looking for the outside. We need helicam for this one. A little bit of contact made, and that's Kelly off. Can he hold it? Kelly just... it's sideways for Kelly. And that's such an awkward place to rejoin. He's going to have to wait for all those cars to move. Super unfortunate there.
Actually, nothing I could do. I was all the way to the right.
Yeah.
Incident clear. Green flag.
That was fun while it lasted.
Tell that to the stewards, buddy. Anyway, moving on. We'll see Harry. Well, Will's got past because of that. So
Ben's 3 seconds in front.
Yeah, obviously rigging the race here. But Ben, why don't you tell us a little bit about your sponsors on your car and where you got them from?
So I in fact have 2 sponsors on the car, one being my driver sponsor in career mode, so looking forward to that launching literally Tuesday. The other one being my team sponsor, which funny enough for career mode, me and Will, who funny enough is in 2nd place. This currently is the Wheelie Boys 1 and 2.
A rigged race is what it is.
Yeah. I think
the Wheelie Boys 1 and 2 this is, so but it's another thing career mode, so I've got the team sponsor on the car as well. Ready to launch for career mode.
Yep, definitely. Obviously, if you haven't seen the trailer already, I have like looped it about 16 times so far on this stream. But yeah, obviously plenty of things to do. Obviously releasing this Tuesday, as Ben said.
That's 20 minutes to go.
A lot of work's been gone into this, as Harry can for sure say. It's been a lot of long nights for some of us as well, and the meetings we've had just to make this all happen it's been definitely there. All been great fun, and hopefully looking forward for it to releasing.
All we need now is just people to join, so if you're not already signed up, get yourself in.
Sign up, it's completely free.
The
Obviously,
gap ahead is
you
now
know, buy your own
0.8.
car, build your own team, do
Trying
whatever
to
you
snag
like.
the last Ferrari.
Yeah, I think you can't anymore. I think the last Ferrari's been taken.
I
Nah,
think
there's
there's
still
one more.
chance.
There's one more
At least
available.
two.
I think.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it. If you want the last Ferrari 296, you need to join career mode right now. So make sure you do that. Yeah. Completely fantastic. I've just noticed, Ben, half your car is white. Like, you haven't painted it properly.
Half my car is white.
You haven't painted it properly. Like, your rear split is white. Like, it doesn't match. What did you do?
No, the split is meant to be white.
Okay. Onwards with decision choices. We do see, actually, the Martins and the BMW, obviously now, not that far behind the top three, so they'll be looking to make those moves pretty
Fastest
quickly,
lap for
as
Nowicki,
Ben somehow
1:36.76.
has led 7 laps of this race. So, I mean, fair enough,
Was at
but
1:39.39.
if I need to check the transaction log later, because there'll be something there. Will's getting quite close. I think you have to let him through. Team orders.
No team orders. He's currently not in the team livery, so it doesn't matter.
That's faster than you.
Not even in a team car.
Exactly.
Yeah. Plenty of
Tell you
action.
what, that Macca is absolutely planted.
Oh, speaking of that Macca has just gone into the gravel and flown across the racetrack, as has that BMW for the 17th time this race, as the McLaren traversing on track in front of Mark luckily narrowly misses that. But yeah, the McLaren not looking stable. That bonnet is completely open. That's going to be a little bit like Pryor's incident in the first race. That's going to be extremely difficult damage to manage. We'll get a replay of what happened there, because I'm pretty sure he just caught, yeah, it's that curb. We saw Pryor do it earlier this race and narrowly misses his teammate. I need to come on board with his teammate there, because Jesus, that's crazy, honestly. I mean, I don't think, can we get a replay for this? I think we're going to miss it, unfortunately. But yeah, narrowly missed his teammate there. The battle of the Martins almost ended. I can't see the side-by-side because, there we go. Side-by-side, Harry goes into turn 1 with Will looking around the outside, still not enough. Harry gets into P2, very nice move. The replay was stopping me from leaving. But obviously the other Martin now right behind Will, so he'll be looking to make the moves in the final 16 minutes of this race. Obviously not very long. I mean, it is the sprint Sunday for a reason. You got to make the moves quickly, and you got to hold the positions nicely. So obviously, just like Ben has done, he's somehow held out for 8 laps.
I don't know how.
But Harry is all over the back of Ben at the moment, so you know, this could change any moment. We actually go on board with Harry just to put the pressure on even more. We'll go on bonnet cam actually. You can see in the rearview mirror, you can see Martin's headlights all over the back of Will as well, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, Harry just as close, and you can see the Lexus top speed there just fell away. Yeah. Oh, a little bit wide, deep for Ben. Nicely defended. Now this is what the race 2 racing should look like. Without the dive bombs, but Harry's going to look for up the inside for the final corner. They're going to go side by side up the final corner. Absolutely brilliant. But what's it? It's allowed Will all of a sudden to come out of nowhere.
Come on!
They're going to look 4 wide into turn 1. Almost. There's side by side contact between Harry and Ben. Harry pushes them all the way up to the grass as they lose both positions. And it promotes Will to P1 and Marcin number 1 into P2. With Harry still looking for the move around the outside, but I don't think he's going to get it. Obviously, the stewards are going to penalise Harry massively for that. That's probably going to be race disqualification if you ask me. But absolutely disgusting move.
No,
Caught on
good.
camera. I'm gonna have to have a word with Braga about that one.
The best thing is as well, Harry, that it's literally all down to Lily for that, because I can't comment because I'm involved.
Yeah, I know what it's like though, because the car just won't turn anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
If I brake, I
anyway.
understeer. If I don't brake, I don't turn.
You just don't brake. Well, anyway, Will, obviously probably loving that moment. Now been promoted to P1. He's holding it very nicely with Marcin was just behind him at the moment. Obviously, been mistakes made from Marcin this race already, so that P2 could turn into anything really. I mean, if Harry doesn't eat all the curb on the exits, then maybe it could be a P2 for Harry. But like I said, P3 for Harry was possible this race, and we see Ben take all of the exit. Not the one legally defined by the FIA, but that was impressive that you managed to hold that, to be honest. But
FIA, never heard of them. ACM, yeah.
Oh yeah, only ACM. We don't affiliate with FIA because we don't like them.
We don't like
well,
Michael Massey.
Harry, that was a very sideways moment.
I'd
BMW's
like to apologise for my language as well. That was a moment of sheer panic.
Yeah, that will be community service and a £20,000 fine in ACM coins.
Is there a payment delay of about a month or two on that?
Nope, it has to be paid by tonight.
Oh god, I'm skinned.
Aren't we all?
You have to sell the Lexus. Oh no.
Yep, that's right, everyone. If you sign up to ACM, there's a chance Ben will take your money because he will rob you. So
no, he'll buy you McLaren and then sell it for a negative profit.
Sell it for the Lexus.
I mean,
It's a real stonks moment.
Yeah, very true. Obviously, Marcin actually not really progressing much with Will. Will's holding his position relatively well. English would be very useful right now. Meanwhile, but McLaren that had that massive incident earlier is still going. It took the pit stop and fixed the damage, so it's a little bit far off. But interesting to see where he can catch. But yeah, as Ben said, they go side by side into turn 1. Ben's probably going to brake a little bit late here. He's not. It's a very clean move from the BMW there. As you start to see these top runners from last race start to make their way through. Obviously with Marcin number 1 into P2 at the moment, currently in the train for P1. Obviously the BMW was P4 we just saw, and the next car would be the McLaren. It's actually currently got the fastest lap of the race, 36.7. I think that's about 5 tenths quicker than what we saw last race, so it's definitely pushing. See where he'll end up towards the end of the race. But relatively, for everyone else on track, it's been a relatively quiet race. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Kelly is catching Mark as well, so that'll be an interesting battle coming up very shortly. But yeah, I mean the battle to watch at the moment is the one for P1. Obviously, Harry, Will, and Marcin number 1. As this battle does seem to get ever closer. So, what are your thoughts and feelings on this battle so far, Harry?
Rigged.
Rigged. Some could say that now. Got a quite good exit there.
I don't think I'll be able to make a move though.
That's dive bomb territory. I would have sent it there.
I sent it on Ben, it didn't end up very well. I actually lost a place out of it, so.
You lost 2 places out of it.
I'm gonna get a penalty as well, so I'll be like 5 places.
Yeah. So, that's what happens, everyone. Even the owner gets penalised, don't worry about it. In fact, he will probably get race disqualification because we don't like him.
Okay, buddy.
So yeah, this will be my last stream, everyone.
And last.
Tell you what, the Lexus absolutely hates the last corner.
I think every car here but a McLaren hates the last corner. And there's only 2 McLarens. But yeah, speaking of McLaren, Will is still leading the race at the moment. He's doing a completely fantastic job. He's actually starting to pull away a little bit from Marcin. He's actually pulled the gap to 0.9 of a second when it was 0.3. So very nice. See, Harry's still not that far behind Marcin, so still waiting on a move. A lot quicker through there.
P7.
The BMW is also slowly catching as well, so that'll be something to watch from behind. Obviously only 8 minutes left of this race now, so let's see how it all ends up. You can see the gaps there more visualized with the helicam. So again, it's a relatively close race. Obviously we knew the reverse grid race was going to be more action-packed, you could say anyway. But again,
Kelly behind is now
was not expecting Will to be fighting for P1 and doing it so well. So,
that's my teammate.
Well, could have been you actually, but
well, could have been, but I didn't get a chance.
Well, unfortunate, really.
A certain someone that I'm not going to disclose the information of.
No wiki. 136.59.
Made me lose all my progress.
Your transaction.
I worked really hard for. Oh yeah, my bad.
Card got
I'm guessing my ACM Patreon bonus ran out.
Yeah, card got declined.
Yeah. Speaking of ACM Patreon, obviously, not you can have early access before Tuesday if you want it. If you subscribe to the ACM Patreon,
you can bag that final Ferrari and any other cars that are going to increase in price fast.
Exactly that. Obviously, top cars will go quickly because everyone wants them. But again, there's still some gems out there, like my car. I got the Porsche 911 2 GT3R. That was a lot to remember.
Lexus.
Yeah, Lexus as well. There's still some good cars out there which you can pick if you want to wait till Tuesday. Still plenty of cars, but we do see Harry getting incredibly close to the back of Marcin there. There might be a move coming into turn 1. Let's see how this plays out. Harry a little bit later on the brakes than Marcin around the outside. Marcin's going to hold the inside very well, but Harry's going to get a decent exit on the outside. Marcin does get the better exit on the inside, unfortunately. But again, very well defended. And Harry will most probably look to try that again in the next 6 minutes. So yeah, very intensive, but all the while this BMW is slowly catching and Will is slowly pulling away. So
that's my teammate.
It could be a Will first win. The way this is going. Harry
called it so this morning.
I did actually. Now it does look great.
Yeah.
Now we've said it, it's not going to happen. So sorry, Will. It's Harry's fault that if you don't get this one.
Okay, buddy.
Behind you.
He's my teammate. I've got faith. I can counteract the bad juju.
Unfortunately, Ben, you're in P5, 5 seconds behind the BMW,
and
I might not have been if it wasn't for some meddling kids.
Yellow flag.
Yeah.
Or meddling kid.
Oh, speaking of meddling in general, BMW wants to eat more of that gravel. I think I've said that, like that must be like 100,000th time I said that at this race. Peter does seem to like the gravel on this track, so he was gaining and now he's not gaining. So like I said, he's got 5 minutes to gain back the time. It is possible, so maybe we'll see a all-way fight for the lead coming into the race as Harry goes a little bit wide as he tries to follow the other Aston Martin of Marcin.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Obviously the other Marcin not making much progress. He has gained a little bit to Mark obviously, but
Kelly, ahead is increasing.
not much.
It's now 7.4 seconds.
Really, still got the fastest lap of the race. It's actually been, he's improved it by a couple tenths, so definitely still pushing out there. yeah, very consistent uptime
We
for
just
him
had a warning
actually.
for cutting the
Still in the
track.
36s every lap, so very nice. Obviously Will now 0.8 ahead of Marcin, and Harry only 0.3 of a second behind Marcin, so very close battle. As we do see, I think Ben, did you make a mistake?
Yes, I went
Yes.
wide going down there around the corner. Down
I
the
would
hillside.
imagine so, because that is a dive bomb from the Aston. That
So
was
I was paying
incredibly close.
attention.
But it's fine, you'll pull away, it's the Lexus.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously there's all to play for as well. This is still for P5, like I said before. This is a very respectable position, especially in a race like this. So a position is a position, so I'm interested to see how this plays out. I'm interested to see if obviously the Lexus will just pull away on every straight possible, so it's going to be almost impossible for the Aston to make a move into turn 1 unless he's that close and gets a good slipstream. She might actually try for... No, he's not close enough. But yeah, I mean, Marcin actually caught all the way back up to Will now. With 3 minutes left to go. Big slide from Marcin as well, actually, so maybe a mistake from Will, or just everyone catching up with Will. All to play for, though. Actually, 3 minutes to go, so it's only going to be a couple more laps now. The question is, what order will this podium finish in? Is the real question, because everyone's looking very close to each other. In other news, obviously, Kelly got past Mark a few laps ago, but Harry is up the inside of Marcin as Marcin looks for the inside dive back into the hairpin. We'll see this as Marcin does keep that position for now. Harry seems desperately trying to find a way through on his fellow Aston driver. Looks for the inside move. Not there, it took a little bit too much curb, but luckily got away with it. Again, 2 minutes to go now, so it's going to be almost, it's going to be 2 laps basically, and it's all or nothing. So it's now or never really, but all this battling between P2 and P3 is going to allow Will to pull away. He's got almost a second gap now.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
So it'll be really interesting to see how this all plays out. I presume Will try at least to calm down a little bit why this happens. So, but the BMW is actually catching as well. The BMW is only 1.2 seconds behind with 2 laps to go, and presumably if there's no contact made, it could catch up
Keep it between the
relatively easily. Obviously with contact made, that's probably a free position for the BMW. So hopefully there's no contact, but you never know. Harry's been killing people already, so never know. Meanwhile though, Aston, number 69 is all over the back of Ben again. So obviously the Aston much better through the corners than the Lexus is. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out, and we'll stay on board with the top 3, or now top 4, as they're all within a second of each other. This will be, as they come around towards the final sector now, this will be their final, well, not their final lap, but next time round will be their final lap, as the BMW again hits that gravel. So that'll pretty much take him out of contention for a podium on pace alone. It's all to play for Harry and Marcin and Will now. So everyone's going to do maximum push on this final lap. And it's just to see how it all plays out. Will most probably see. We'll go on board with Marcin's wing cam. See how close. Actually, you can't see anything on his wing cam. Never mind. You can start to see how close these guys really are. We wonder if there's been any late race mistakes or any moves being made.
That's 5 minutes.
Hopefully there will be. That's how it gets a little bit slidey on the exit. It's not ideal heading into this final lap.
Last lap.
Again, all to play for. Still, Marcin is looking a lot quicker this lap than he is previous, so needs to see if he can catch Will, but Will's actually also being pretty quick at the moment. He's definitely putting the pace into this final lap, so definitely all good. BNW's starting to catch again, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him at the moment. Actually, onto the back straight now. You could, okay, I guess you could call the back straight. But I'm pretty sure at this moment of time, as to head into the final few corners, this will be Will's first win in ACM. Very well deserved, you could say. As the BMW ahead of him is all over the grass and some blue flag as well. This could be a very traumatic end to the race if this goes wrong. But yeah, and that's the final corner there now, and that'll be Will taking the first win of his ACM career. Very well done, well driven from him. Fantastic race, obviously. Marcin number 1 finished in P2, and Harry finished in P3, just like I predicted. BMW finished in P4, and Ben and the other Aston finished in P5 and P6. Kelly finishing P7 after an early incident with Harry, which is quite unfortunate. Then we have Mark, who's entering the final corner now with a P8. And obviously the other McLaren got lapped, so he's already finished the race, but he takes the fastest lap, 1:36.59. Very fast indeed, definitely improving the pace he had out there. So overall, a relatively good race. Obviously still got one finisher to go. So we'll be finishing in P10. Relatively quiet race for them. I don't remember seeing them in many instances, so it's good to see them driving around anyway. It's always good to get your practice in, no matter what, even if you're not with anyone on track. So yeah, relatively good race for everyone. Harry, what do you think of the P3 you just achieved?
Well, I'm just thinking it'll be achieved for long, is it really?
Well,
I feel like the stewards are going to have some stern words with myself.
Yeah. That is true, a penalty could be given, but who knows? You never know. Could be some more payments being involved, you don't know. But yeah, all things subject to change, of course, but from what I've seen, I don't think Will or Marcin will be getting a penalty, so all good. A very well driven race from everyone, especially Will. A fantastic race from them. So yeah, obviously, congratulations to everyone. And yeah, we'll see you at the next stream. Thank you very much. Okay, that's good. I'm done. I've ended. Well, I haven't ended the stream. I've just put on the trailer one more time, and then I'll end the stream. Gotta rinse the trailer, man.
Oh, 100%.
Jesus, my throat.
Yeah, I highly recommend like having a bottle of water, just sipping it the entire time, because it really dries out your throat. What a race! Ben, I'm so sorry by the way.
No, you're fine, don't worry. Honestly,
I am free.
I was holding your lap times back so much, by the way. Because once you guys went, I could not keep up with the rest of this. Like you were probably doing, you were doing like 137s. I was struggling to get into the 130, like the decent 138s, let alone 37s. So.
I believe I said this morning that Will's next task is to win a race. He literally wins the race.
It's all part of the riggedness here. Everything's 100% rigged. And that's the stream finally ended. I won't be watching that back. There was some cool incidents on that stream. You need to see the one against the BMW and the McLaren. That was definitely something.
The track temp is 47.
When I first saw it, I thought
37
retaliation, but I'm
Celsius.
not sure. But it's like the McLaren hits the BMW like very slightly, and then the BMW just decides to drive across the grass, and then into the McLaren. I don't know if he was on the brakes or not. Obviously, I don't know. But from
60%. Sorry, go ahead.
I was watching the helicam, and from the helicam, it almost looked intentional. He just cuts across the grass and drives into the McLaren. But I don't know. I need to watch the replay.
60% what?